It off to Sammy Zaglinski. Mike Scott squeezes off a quick three, and he drills it. They'll say he had his foot on the three-point line. Possession now, 7 to shoot. Finney Smith launches one up from 3 from the near wing right, and he hits. Mike Scott. Scott on the far wing, backing his way on. Finney Smith spins him off, puts up a nice leaner from 8 feet away, and he hits again to the floor for Virginia Tech. He feeds it to Finney Smith. Quick pass over to Jarrell Eddy, and he's going to can a 3 from the far corner. Well, Virginia Tech has hit all of their points from beyond the arc so far. To Akeel Mitchell. He's trying to back his way in on Finney Smith. Does a nice job of it as he floats it up inside for Virginia Tech, who leads 11 to 8. Mike Scott on the other end of the floor, backing his way in on Barksdale. Puts up a tough shot on the baseline with a little contact, but he makes it anyway. Zaglinski, pump fakes from 3, feeds to Jesperson. A good look at a 3, and he buries it from the near side. Brown sends it near side right to Hudson. Back to Rankin. He unloads from 3, and he rattles it through. So yet another one from the bonus sphere. Looking for the right hand to the near wing right. Cross-court pass. He feeds it to Finney Smith. He fires up another 3. That one hangs. It somehow, against all odds, goes down. Top of the circle. Gives to Jesperson. He squeezes off a long-range jumper.
He made a couple of tough shots. And he's usually in the right spot at the right time, took care of the ball, and I was real happy for him. And he played a nice amount, I think 17 minutes against Maryland. And with Malcolm being hurt and our depth being limited, that's where you need something you don't expect.
Cross-court feed to Hudson, spots up, launches one up, and another three-pointer for the Hokies. Are you kidding me? This team cannot miss from outside. Smith, he took his eyes off it for a moment, sends it across the court to an open Rankin, and the beat goes on. Another three-pointer. This is getting out of control.
They kind of pulled us in with a middle ball screen action where they dove, and then we try to help, and they kick it to the corner. And Dorian had 2 threes, and guys were making shots. Some of them were tough, but we said, get there on the catch in the second half.
The arc feeds to Evans. Evans drives through the defense, puts up a leaner in traffic. It wouldn't drop, but he was fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Had to be that spark, I just wanted to get in there and be aggressive, and that's what I did. I got to the foul line and I hit free throws. I kept us in the game, the first half.
Long-range jumper. Here's going to try another one. Three-pointer all the way. This time he buries it and he'll get all 3. Evans, top of the circle, dribbles behind the back. He's defended tightly by Rankin. Drives inside, another behind the back dribble, fires one up. Long-range jumper is up and good just inside the arc. And Jontel Evans will send Virginia to the locker room with a late boost, trailing by 3, 35-32. Rain from Mitchell. Now he sends near side. Zaglinski fires off a 3, and he touches all net. Where even as Virginia strikes first. Free throw line. Now feeds to Harris. Harris takes it in traffic. Nice dish to Mitchell, who plunges it through with a 2-hand dunk. The circle is defended by Joe Harris. Nice job backpedaling on defense. Here's Hudson at the free throw line. Scoops to the hoop. That shot off the window and good. Using the left hand. Lorenzo Hudson is with the lead in the ball. Finney Smith feeds to Green, near wing, three-pointer on the way and good. Eric Green drains the 3, so now Virginia's got to weather the storm. A little more off balance as it misses strong. Hudson goes the other way, feeds to Green. His three-pointer is pure again. Well, it just continues to be a theme in this game. The Hokies draining 1 three-pointer after another. 14:32 to go. Zaglinski on the far wing, puts the from 3, and he rattles a big three-pointer through right there. His second of the half. He'll get into the basket. Here's a feed and a nice look inside from Harris to Zaglinski, who lays it in up close.
I wanted to contribute on the offensive end in the second half, and I got my shot going a little bit, and I tried to contribute the way I could.
Virginia with another opportunity to cut within 5. Here's Evans, what a move as he knifes his way through the lane with a little crossover dribble, and Bob checks into the game, immediately scores. And you have to be ready to guard. Here's Zaglinski getting all alone for 3, fires away, and splashes it through to tie this game up.
We had a great run. I don't know if it was at the 12-minute mark. We got stops. If your defense ramps up or amps up, if it gets to that level where you can get stops, that allows you to go on runs. Wasn't there in the first half the way it needed to be. You're not going on any runs with that that effort defensively. Second half, when you know you can lock people down there's just an effect that it has on the other team, and I think that gives us a chance to do that.
Bounce pass into Range. Range working on Scott, spinning around. Scott plays him nicely. Jump hook is off the mark. The rebound right back to Scott on a minute by Range again. Backs it out. Evans sends a bounce pass inside to Scott. He was fouled. The shot hangs on the rim, and it falls. Mike Scott with a chance at a three-point play with a jump hook. Out to Brown. Now 5 to shoot. Brown drives to the lane, gets tied up by Zaglinski, and there's the jump ball. Zaglinski top of the circle, 3 to shoot. He's got to get the shot off. Steps back, hands it off. They're not going to get it off. Evans launches up the long 3 off the window and good. Are you kidding me?
Sam put me in an awkward situation right there. It was about 2 seconds left. You know, I thought he was going to shoot it, but he flipped it back to me, and I just put it up. You know, some of my teammates said it was a shot clock violation, but, you know, we got the bucket, so it really doesn't matter.
I saw Bub come behind me, so it was a natural screen that I could set for him, and he got a good look at it, and it was a good shot.
Right now, Virginia has lost about 12 seconds as Evans takes it to the lane. There's the whistle and the offensive foul.
That's the first time we've had a guy foul it. I didn't realize that. That's what I was told in the TV interview. And we got in some tough spots. But again, we handled the pressure well.
Virginia leading by 4. He'll pass it off to Harris. Cavaliers will work as much clock down as they can. Brogdon, he's got it around the midcourt stripe. Passes to Jesperson. They leave him alone for a moment. He'll dump it into Scott. Scott takes it in traffic, puts up a tough shot, can't get it to go. The rebound to Jesperson. He floats it up and in. It's a 6-point lead for Virginia. Bends at the knees. The free throw is up. It bounces around, will not drop. The ball collected in by Harris, but he loses it. Diving for the loose ball. It's on the floor. There's the jump ball. Possession arrow for the Hokies. Passes it out. Now he sends it out. It's going to be dropped by Eddie. It's to Finney-Smith. He dribbles. Feeds out to Hudson. Ball intercepted. It's picked up by Brogdon. He's mauled to the floor. The Cavaliers coming up with a huge turnover with 1.9 seconds to play.
Hats off to him because he was really struggling with his foot. I know he's in a lot of pain, so he answered the call. He had to come in, and we needed him to guard Green, and he did a great job on that last possession getting the steal.
Brogdon, a deep breath at the line. Front side of the 1-on-1, no good. The rebound to Hudson. He launches it up. The prayer will not be answered. There's the final horn, and Virginia will escape with a 61-59 thriller.
This is my last trip, me and Sammy's last trip to Blacksburg, so we definitely had to come out with a win.